GR, you've got an unusual situation where you and the Democratic leader in the Senate are not together necessarily on an issue you're usually together on, abortion and health care. How do you explain that, and what do you expect to happen on that side?
Well, I hope that we have a big, strong vote here today, and that will encourage the Senate to take up the bill as soon as possible so that our work will be done before the deadline, March 31st. We really don't have a difference of opinion. We would like to get rid of the Hyde Amendment, but the Hyde Amendment has been part of community health centers legislation since 1979, since it existed, since Hyde Amendment existed. But the difference is not necessarily the language only, it's the vehicle it's on. And what happened in the Senate is they put that language on a vehicle which codified Hyde. Over here, we just called back to language that is in the Affordable Care Act, that is in our appropriations bills every year. As soon as we can get enough votes to get rid of the Hyde language each year, that would be a good thing. I understand the concerns that people have about it. I also know that it has been voted on every year, just about every year since 1979. There's nothing new in this legislation about it. Not to be confused with what happened on the Senate side, which was language attached in a way that would codify, make it law, and that is something we're all against. So I have a great working relationship with the Democratic leader. I think he's a reflection of his caucus, and hopefully, having said all that everyone has said, we'll have a good, strong vote over there today. I don't know if it'll be today, maybe tomorrow.
On that point, Madeleine, were you worried at all that your bill that you crafted with John Boehner could fall victim to Harry Reid in the Democratic Senate? I mean, that would have been some bad PR. Were you worried about that at all?
No, the Congress works its will. We were working our will in the House. This was a very professional, that when I say that, I meant very objective, clear-cut. What can we do to remove this fight every year from the calendar in a way that is transformative, that will lower cost and for Medicare, but also continue to serve even the lowest income seniors in our country in a way that they have access to their doctors, and at the same time help low-income children with the SCHIP initiative, as well as community health centers, and the list goes on of some other good things that are in there. I never had any doubt about what it would mean in the House. What happens in the Senate, well, that's another body.
How frequently have you been in discussions with Leader Reid, and is there any indication that he and the Senate Democrats who have been critical of the bill are softening that position and can pass something this week?
I probably won't answer that question. I talked to Harry Reid quite a bit about a variety of subjects, and in the course of a conversation on one subject, maybe another subject will come into it. And by the way, this is what we're doing on this or that. Not by the way, and a new development has occurred or something. But I speak to him quite regularly and have great admiration for him. And I just have confidence that the quality of what we have done, what has been crafted in the House, is really a good bipartisan initiative, and hopefully that will, in the equities that have to be weighed over there, that they will come down in support of it. I believe that this will move. Not because anybody's told me it will, but just because of the quality of the package, how well crafted it is. And there are many things in here that I haven't mentioned that have support in the Senate as well.